Welcome back, guys. You're with Fonzie, and as you can see right here, we've got the T64, the new Russian or Soviet rank or tier 6 tank. I'll just give you a quick overview. You've most likely already had a look at this yourself, but we'll just look at the armor, and this is particularly important because my first clip is basically I'm just kind of showing you guys how well this thing does do hold down sniping. It's one of those tanks, the T64. It's good at a lot of things, but it's not excellent at any one thing. But one thing it does do well is its armor protection, when it's held down, because you will find when it comes to the MBT and the KPZ-70, you're basically immune from everything they can fire at you if you correctly place your tank in a hold down position. Even the armor piercing discarding sabot. The only thing that can really hurt you when you're hold down properly in this tank is the hot 2. And you can see just here, I'm just showing you I've unlocked the second armor piercing discarding sabot fin stabilized, and we've still got to do the heat there, which I will eventually do, but it's not a priority because my favorite shell's armor piercing discarding sabot. So straight into it. This is a brief match. Well, I've sped a lot of it up and stuff, and I just wanted to show you guys what this thing is capable. And it's a bit of a, well, it's a double-edged sword, because you'll see there, if you look at my ammo count, we took 20 rounds into battle, and as you can see from this gameplay that ensues, it wasn't enough ammo. I actually ran out after getting 3 kills, so I fired 20 shots. That's pretty crap, I know, but this is one of the reasons here. We're just constantly taking pot shots at this KPZ. So yeah, I would recommend for the ammo count for this beast, due to its increased rate of fire than all the other Soviet medium tank line, anywhere from 25 rounds, but I definitely wouldn't take under 20 in this game here. We took 20 and we still ran out. So you can see there's our first kill. I think it's KPZ. It's either KPZ or MBT. And then, yeah, you see here there's a few things rolling around, so we utilize that good reload speed, and as you can see here, I'm missing a lot of shots because this particular drive out, I hadn't had the vehicle that long, I don't think, so I'm still getting used to its rate of fire and its round drop and all that sort of stuff. But in saying that, the discarding sabot round is pretty easy to aim. Like it's almost point and shoot. Yeah, it's not as good as the Object 120, but yeah, it's almost there. So as you can see here, we're absolutely going through the rounds. What do we got left now? I think that's only 4 rounds left, and we've only got 2 kills so far. So, and as you can see, it's only a single cap game, and well, yeah. We're in a bit of trouble because we don't have any rounds, basically don't have any rounds left, and the enemy holds a cap, so that's the only way we can reload. So we just finished off that Sheridan, and I don't think I'd actually realise at this point. I think I realised round about now, look down, and holy shit, I've got 1 round left. So, you know, 3 kills. And yeah, well, what ended up happening in that game was we ran out of rounds. We tried to rush a cap and we got killed, so 20k down. But here is the other part of this video I wanted to show you guys, and it's backups. That's right, backups. And you see here, this is a quick game in Japan. You can see right there that we've used a backup, and you can see that we haven't actually had to pay for our destroyed vehicle. And that is how you use a backup. So if you roll into a game, you get killed quickly, you've got enough spawn points, you can spawn back in that particular vehicle you've got a backup for. As long as you don't die, you won't have to pay for that vehicle, that first vehicle you lost. And that's very, very important in Tier 6 at the moment, because that's just saved you 20 grand or 20k of lines. So you can see here we jump straight into a mission now, and I've sped it up the first one. So obviously this is our first drive out. So we've gone and capped, and then we roll around the corner here, see what's around, spot down to A, have a look down to A, because obviously the enemy's just capped it, so we might get an early kill here. Yep, look at that, there's a KV2, have a shot, fuel tank, and machine gunner. I don't know why he fires there, because he wasn't on fire, but anyway, so we've dispatched him, and our friendly T64 there's also taken out the other Leo. But lo and behold, we missed one. There was another Leo in the cap still, and we've completely missed him, and there we go, backup. So now I've used this backup because it's at the very start of the game. There's still a very high priority that we'll win the game, a high chance, sorry, that we'll win the game, and you know, there's still plenty of chances of getting kills. So we straight back into the action here, and whoop, we see a KPZ come around the corner. So he's done. We saw him obviously before he saw us, fortunately, and we knock him over. So it's important with the backup. I actually stay in this little spot here for a little bit, just to make sure nothing else is still rushing, because I don't really want to rush in and get killed again, because A, you've wasted your backup, and you're still going to be down that 20k. So you can see here there's another KPZ or MBT-70, I think it's a KPZ, not sure. So he's down and done, and we go on a bit of a killing spree with this backup. This is probably my best ever backup drive out of any tank I've chosen to use a backup. I think we end up netting 7 kills. A couple of them they're already basically dead, but which is kind of a still kill. But I mean, this guy was on fire, but he's still a threat. So yeah, we take him out. And then yeah, you can see here, guys, we basically just roll through these guys now. We get a couple of close calls and whatnot. You know, using the train to our advantage. You can see a very, very unlucky Gepard here. We pull off a pretty nice shot. Not this one, but he rolls around the corner here. Unfortunately, we miss him there. But he rolls around the corner here, and we just clip his arse end, and we actually get a hull break. So there you go there. That was a pretty lucky shot. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off the comms. I'll let you enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see you back at the end of it, and I'll explain yeah, how we went with the backup. So enjoy the video, and I'll catch you back shortly.
Another zone captured. We have to advance.
welcome back guys. We're now at the end of the game here. We'll see our score pop up just shortly. It's 8 kills, 3 caps, 1 death and 1 assist. So now we jump into our next screen, and I'll just quickly explain this for you if you're not quite understanding on how it works. So we earned 50, I think that's 56,065 lions with 95% battle activity. Now you see that damaged vehicles T64A, and then under that backup vehicle spent T64A. So you'll actually see that automatic repair of all vehicles is only 25 lions. Now why that is when you use a backup vehicle, if you don't die in it, the first vehicle that was destroyed you don't pay for, as long as it's obviously it's the same vehicle that you just took out. So you know, we killed that one KV2, and then we came back, used our backup, spawned in the T64 again, and then we went on to kill seven enemy and didn't die ourselves. So you can see there, that is how you use a backup vehicle. You come back in it, don't die. Whether you want to do that, say if it's right at the end of a mission and you know your team's winning, sure, like, you know, if that's what you want to do to save yourself losing that 20,000. But I'm more of a fan of, like, if the mission's still going well for you and you've died a little bit early in the game, to come back in your backup vehicle, basically to, you know, help your team out. You've still got a main MBT and you can go on to kill. So you can see there it's quite profitable for us. You know, costs a little bit for the ammo there, and then, you know, if you look down a little bit further, so total for that mission, even though we lost our T64, we still netted 49,740 lions. So that's still a really good profit for that mission. I hope that's helped you understand backup vehicles and how to use them a little bit more. They are very, very handy, especially with tier 6 at the moment, being with the really, you know, high repair costs and stuff. So yeah, you know, if you've got backups, don't forget to use them. Yeah, as always, if you haven't subbed, throw in a sub, it'd be greatly appreciated. Always love some more subscribers. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, Bonzi out.